Alrighty guys, so going live into the next map, and that's going to be Inferno, or Inferno, however you wish to pronounce it and say it. So we're going to be seeing Team Kinguin versus Rogue, and that has just been the knife going on right there. Like a lot like Spiro will be running this match a little bit behind them. Nonetheless, so on to the numbers, I have none. There's not really been much gameplay here from either team on this new map that I've been able to see. Otherwise, we're going to be seeing some new metas coming out on this map, and I'm extremely excited. We've seen some videos coming out from Anders that show some of these teams a few of the tricks on this new map from his theory craft. So, Ferlin, he's going to be able to get the first kill on Rain, following up onto Lomi. Now the push out towards Border has come out. Tensky, he's going to be facing off against Mouse. But it's not going to be coming on as the bomb is dropped, and Raylan and Ferlin, they're going to be looking pretty happy with themselves. But over towards Long, we're going to be seeing the T's push up against Sparrow, who's tagged down to 74 HP. But he's got the information, but no HP. He's going to get dropped. And now Miku is going to be looking to face them off, and he's going to be in the perfect position, counters them with the one kill, and the aggression coming down. The banana is going to be happening, but Cadian going to be reading it perfectly, but Ferlin with the trade kill. The headshot coming out onto Cadian from Ferlin, and now Tensky. He's going to be left in a bit of a predicament. They know exactly where he's at. He could go for the full aggression. He's going to be able to do that exactly. Picks up the USP. Only got 2 bullets in the left in the mag. Going to have to reload. And he's going to be left in a 1 versus 2. And these two guys, they've actually got a smoke as well. Kinguin going to be positioning themselves quite well going into this round. And we're going to be seeing the smoke come out. So 30 seconds left on the clock. That's going to be going all the way down to about 16 or 17. A little bit of a spray coming out. Miku has to be careful he doesn't use all his ammo. But the smoke, counter smoke comes out, and unfortunately for Tensky, it's going to be a little bit too far ahead, and if he tries to push through that smoke, he's going to get punished by these two players. And now it's gone. He's fully exposed, and he has to land these shots as soon as they peek. He gets one, goes in for the second, and that is a perfect clutch for himself, and he's going to be looking nice and happy with that pretty sexy looking knife. Nonetheless, what a fantastic comeback there from the T's. It was looking very sort of disorganized and chucked all over the place there, but they brought it back. He got the kills over towards sort of Long there. He's picked up 3 kills in total, with Victor picking up 1 and Cadian onto another. Now, is this the map where Rogue going to be able to get 1 map against Kinguin, or Kinguin going to be able to run away and get 2 maps? Kinguin didn't manage it yesterday, but Rogue did. Are they going to be able to pick up 2 rounds at maps? So is it going to be 1 now? Miku with the P250. He's done a lot of damage with this before the sort of force buy has come out from the CT side, with a little bit of money getting saved on Miku, and the Deagle for Spiro gets 1. He's going to be able to pick up another one. It doesn't look like he is, as the peak isn't coming anytime soon. We do have Tensky there with the AK-47, and Lomi up right next to him as well with the AK. And Victor, he's going to be able to take down Miku, who doesn't read the situation properly. Now Spiro got faced up against 2 of the players. Unfortunately for him, he's going to get dropped. Now Raiden and Fern, last 2 players left alive. Dink's coming out. Bubble was in a lot of trouble, but he's still going to be able to walk away with 6 HP, not 5 HP. The bomber's all the way back over towards T-spawn. The T's are going to need to go get that. If Fern decides to stay a little bit sneaky here, he could be positioning himself quite nicely to be able to get some frags. And Bubble, he's just clearing out the B site. He's like, well, hey guys, just come over to B. Saying, you know what, Fern has probably actually rotated all the way through. And you can see the T's, they're just playing here. They've got loads of time on the clock to be able to go get it. I mean, if Fern was still over towards the B site, he might be able to cause some trouble, but he's all the way in CT. How is he going to be able to make his way all the way up through B, sort of long area, and be able to get any aggression? He's got CZ as a medium distant gun. Try and shoot someone down at long range. It's going to be very hard, but he might well be able to take down Lomi here if he tries to push him. As well as that, Bubble's just like, you know, I'm out of here. I do not want to get popped. And Lomi, he's saying about the same thing. He's only got 57 HP. That's a single shot from the CZ, nice and easy, or a couple of the shots as well, if he doesn't land the headshot. You can just see where they're sort of positioning themselves here. Lomi's just going to be able to protect himself here, shoot straight up there, in case he needs to sort of back out. There you go, staying in that sort of round circle. Just making sure no one's going to be diffusing it. And that's him just backing all the way off down in Banana. Very nice. So we're going to be seeing 1 player survive on the CT side. That's going to be Ferlin. He kept his full armor and his CZ. And we're going to be seeing a few pistols bought here going to the next round. Miku with the top amount of money on 2.9k. And Spiro, he's got 2k. And Mouse with 2.3k. Not really much of a significance when it comes to actual cash On the T side, they've got quite a nice sort of bank starting to build up here. This is going to be the third and final default round going into this map. Straight away, we saw some aggression coming out from Ferlin there. He's going to get tagged down, but Bubble in return fire gets taken down to 60 HP, so looking a little bit worse for wear. And Ren, he's only got that P2000 at that angle, but a simple headshot could do a lot of damage. And at the same time, we've got Spiro there with the P250 over towards Library, looking to hold the sort of the crossover in case they try to push through CT, which might be happening from Cadian there, as we're going to be seeing them head off against each other here. As Cadian's going to be peeking around the corner, he gets the kill as well. A little bit unfortunate here, but at the same time, looking at apartments, Miku, is he going to notice there's a player walking right next to him? He's going to be able to spot out Victor, but it's not going to be a kill. He's going to get taken down. This is not looking so good for the CTs. The Bubble gets his revenge onto Ferlin, who's tagged down and dropped. Now, Raylan, even though he's in quite a nice position, he's only got P2000, and Cadian's going to be able to spot him as soon as he peeks back around the corner. No, it's not going to happen. Lommy's going to get the drop, and now last player left alive is going to be Mouse. And he's not got really much to gain here. Though guns have been dropped, he's going to have to go for a little bit of some exit frags. He could play with the chickens if he so wished, as we all know and love on this map. So there's a lot of changes on this map that have happened. I mean, obviously sort of Vietnam or Mexico or a sort of underpass. There's so many different ways of talking about it. It depends on where you're from, the people you're hanging out with. I mean, on that part, you can actually run through most of it now. That's a big change when it comes to this map. Well, saying big change, it's quite a large change, and the biggest one, the biggest notable one, is that the skyboxes are there to stop you from being able to do the full executes. You can still go from short over towards, not short, sorry, second mid over towards short. It's very difficult, and Tensei is going to be able to pick up Mouse in the end. So finally, we're going to be seeing a buy round coming out from the CTs, and we have to see them do a lot of damage here. They've not got a single round on the board. The default rounds are out, and this is where they need to be putting the high impact. And as the sort of usual meta is, we're going to be seeing 3 CTs over towards B. Used to be only 2, but now need to have sort of straight away just 3 people over towards sort of B area. At least able to rotate, and we're going to be seeing the T's doing a big push over towards mid. They'll be able to enter it in, and then Tanseki going to be able to take down Sparrow, but the trade coming out from Miku picks up 2 kills. Going larger, but he's going to get shoved on by the Mac-10, taking him down, even if he does a lot of damage here. And there we go. Mouse with the M4A1 going to be able to get the trade out there. He's going to be left alone on the A side. He's going to have to do a lot of damage here. He takes down 1. Now he needs to try and play as an anchor. Stop the bomb from going down. But unfortunately for him, he's going to get dropped. Now Victor going to be left in a 1v3 situation. Takes down 1, but Raylan coming in from the side. He's going to be able to get the kill. There we go. First round on the board for Rogue. Not Rogue, sorry. Kinguin. And please bear with me, I'm still trying to recover from a horrible lung throat infection. And I might go silent on the mic for a second as I try and not die from coughing violently. Nonetheless, I hope you enjoy. If you've got any comments or questions, let me know. And I'll see if I can change it or improve it in any way possible. And talking about change, we've got a little bit of slow-paced action coming out from the T's over towards apartments, and we've got a bit of a boost coming out from Miku over in towards Shorten at the same time. Mouse has got flashed out, but the information is out as well. Victor and Tenseki making the entrance kills, and now Cadian, he's going to get dropped down to 9 HP by the grenade, and Spirit going to be peeking out. It's going to get dropped though. Cadian, 1 HP. That's going to be an incredible difference from the start there. And the T's, they've actually got all their players. Even if one of them has 1 HP, one of them has 28. And Cadian's just going to be dropping off. He wants nothing to do with this fighting. He wants to save his cash. I mean, look at the bank on him. He's only got 1.8k compared to the rest of his team. Almost all of them have got nearly double on what he's currently sitting at. And Tensky, he's going to be picking up the M4A1. With an interesting one there. I think it was an upgrade. I think he had a... Was it UMP? I thought that he actually had an AK. Interesting one. Nonetheless, though, the CTEs, they're ganging up all the way over towards B. It's moving into the next round. It's actually going to be the 6th round on the board coming up after this round, and they're going to be forcing up into it. The Mac 10, I would say Mac 10 is a fantastic 7. What am I even talking about? Is a fantastic buy on this map, and the UMPs, brilliant. I mean, there's a lot of close angles if you play it yourself correctly. Obviously, Raylan with that AK-47, he got blinded, and that was not the position he wanted to be in, but at the same time, in that trade-off, he ended up a little bit better off than Bubble. And we're going to be seeing 2 UMPs, Famous and an AK, and the Mag 7 over on towards Mouse, or the Money Gun, as a lot of people like to refer it to. And on Rogue, they've got 4 AKs and the M4A1 sitting on Tensky, who decided to pick it up and drop the AK last round. And they're going to be pushing up towards mid, and this is going to be completely open, so they're completely free to move around as they wish over towards that mid area. Now Lommy and Bubble looking to make some trouble over towards B there. Pushing up, the smoke comes out. There's still a little bit of spot there. They have to be careful. The Molly going over towards long as well, pushing anyone out from that position if they try to peek. You can see what the T's have done here. They've gone for a little bit of an anchor push over towards long. They've got one player there. Lommy peeks in. He's going to get tagged down to the 20s. And now he's going to have to back off. Now Spirit with the A and the UMP is going to do no damage. Only 6 damage actually with that A grenade. Not enough. Now the push into B is going to be happening. Raylan is in a good position to try and counter them if they try to push through CT, which is going to happen any second. Tensky is going to be looking to walk into his crosshairs. He's going to, but he's going to get the kill. Now Miku with the Famous, he picks off 1, but not a second. As counter to 2 has proven a little bit difficult so far in this game for the CTs. Apart from staying alive as pairs, which they've done once again. The Max 7 in UMP in hand, not exactly what they want to be taken through to the next round. They much prefer to be taken through AKs. But look at the economy. Rogue is starting to build up a nice stash here. And in the past, this map has very much been a CT-sided map, but with the changes on Banana, changes on mid, changes across the map, the hard executes coming in, the aggressive plays win. And that is exactly what Rogue are doing. We've seen it previously on different iteration of Inferno, or Inferno rather, where Envy did a fantastic job of actually destroying, entering into this map and doing a great job of just taking over with the aggressive plays. And now it's going to switch over where that is actually going to be a lot of the norm going into this map. And I haven't managed to watch Anders' theory craft on this map yet, but I'm very interested to go ahead and watch that at some point. Maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow. We'll see. And let's look at the money on the T side, looking fantastic. On the side of CTs, they've got nothing to play with apart from these 2 players. We've got the guns of ready, and they've got no utility to play with. They can't afford to waste any cash. They have to stay in line for the rest of the team. So we're going to be seeing the stack over towards A. They want to try and make full impact if they can. Now Miku is going to be probably being head first with Cadian if he's not careful, and also Tensky, who's pushed up. Molotov goes out. Information is out there as well. Miku, he's only got the USP. He could land a headshot and get a kill. At the same time, we're going to be seeing the push come out, and Tensky pushing over towards short is going to be able to spot our player. Miku going to get tagged down to quite low HP, but at the same time, he's going to be able to get the kill. That grenade doing a little bit of damage, not enough, as Victor in towards second mid is going to get tagged down to not even that too low, as we're going to be seeing some team damage there. Raylan's going to get a little bit annoyed as Miku damaged him. Now they're just going to stay in this stack area. They've got one player who's headed over towards B, and that's going to be Fern, but he's only got the USP, and he has been spotted out, and his head has been ripped off. Now, CTs have to decide here, do we just save these weapons into the next round? Definitely. They might be missing 2 pairs of armor. They've recovered a UMP and the M4A1. So in total, lost 1 set of armor, but they've gained an M4A1. So considering the cost there, I think that's fantastic. And when it comes down to it, they can make full use out of their M4A1 next round. It is much better than the set of armor, which they lost is obviously 1k, so the gain is quite substantial there. And the T's here, you know, they're not actually going for the aggressive plays. They don't want to drop any AKs into the hands of the team Kinguin. They don't want to drop them any more cash. I mean, that Max 7 could do a lot of cash sort of grabbing for the CTs. UMP could do a lot as well, and there you go. We're going to be able to see a full nice buy coming out from Team Kinguin. Miku, he doesn't have any armor, so buying an AWP for his teammates would actually be quite a bad choice there. At the moment, I don't know if AWP would be the right choice for the team. Maybe even an auto cannon over towards B, or maybe even towards mid to try and do some spam fire to stop this aggressive coming out, the sort of early aggression coming out from the Ts, which is round after round. So we've got 3 over towards A from the CT side, 2 over towards B. And they've actually gone for an early aggression over towards the sandbag area on Banana, trying to sort of stop from losing that straight away. But at the same time, aggression towards apartments is coming out, and we're going to be seeing Miles with the shotgun. He's going to be playing straight up into their hands. Now Victor, he's going to know exactly where he is. And Mousy fails that jump. He's going to be able to get away as Tensky peeks the corner. Unfortunately, a few seconds too late to spot the player. But now look at this. Raylan. He's made it all the way down here. This is exactly what you want to be doing with Banana. You want to take full control out of it. Be the full king. Be the Freiburg. That's one thing I love about Inferno as well. There's some quite nice references on here to NIP. Now Tansky's going to be looking to peek around the corner. And he's not going to check it in time, is he? Yes, he's going to be able to flick onto it. But tagged down to 34 HP. That's not going to be so nice. And now the aggression is going to be coming out over towards B. But the distraction as well going to be coming out from the T's over towards A. But the boost was fantastic. Miku doing a little bit of damage, but at the same time traded down to 67. It's all going to be on the Fern's head here to keep hold of this B site. And there's going to be 3 T's looking to jump in and attack it. Or not. Maybe it's going to be the opposite. It's going to be a bit of a distraction. The rotation is going to come in a little bit too early. Now we have got Mouse with the shotgun. He's going to be looking to peek. He's spotted out Lomi. He's not going to go for it again. He's got a shotgun. He has to choose his battles, and that's not one. Now Rogue, they're going to lose one player. It's going to be Victor drop, and Bubble going to get the trade out. Now Mouse is going to be tagged down to 3 HP. He gets killed. Second kill as well. This distance, even with this max 7, they're going to get it. And the third kill dropped as well from Miku onto Bubble. And now Canadian going to be the last player left alive with 4 seconds, but he's got the time, the cash, that he knows that he can just keep pushing. Is he going to be able to spot? They're so close to each other. He's going to peek around the corner. He's going to get dropped. That's not an AK picked up, but that's still another kill on the board for the CTs. This is where they could turn it around, guys. This is where they can make the difference and make the comedown back. Or they could just be shut down. Rogue have as much money as they wish in this round to be able to do as much as they want. They've got the AWP on Cadian. Spiro, he's got the AWP, so this is the full proper buy we've been wanted to see for a while. We haven't really seen this properly come out so far from either one of the teams. And we're going to be seeing the aggression coming out from Banana on both the teams. No real damage coming out on either teams either. We've got 3 players on CT side over towards Banana. And they're looking to try and maybe take control of this. They've got the smoke down. They're going to be pushing down as well. The spray coming out from one of the players covering further descent down in towards a Banana as well. Slowly peeling it back and exposing its core and taking full control out of it. Out of it? Of it. There you go. Use the right words. So still no real head-on-head action here from either team, but we have seen the rotation of one of the CTs over towards the A site as Banana control has been established by the CTs. We've got Furlan and Raylan down over towards Banana. They've not really got any utility, but here we're going to be seeing Cadian drops, and he had the bomb. What a massive mistake. Going to be seeing the aggression coming out, and then through the smoke, Bubble loses a lot of HP now. Tensky potentially looking to recover that AWP. He's not going to be able to. Chucks down the Molly towards short, but at the same time, Spirit is going to spot them out, gets a kill into Lomi, looking to repeat it, gets another before getting traded out, but at the same time, Miku takes down Tensky at the same instant, and last player left alive, Bubble. He's only got 13 HP, and he's looking rather weak here, but Rain's going to be walking straight into his crosshairs. The HP prevails, and also the pre-fire. And it looks like we have a tactical pause coming out from Rogue as they realize they're losing grip of this. we're going to be seeing the full buy coming out from the T's. And aggression from Miku, who's going to get punished. Bubble making to make up for his past discretions. He's going to be able to get the early kill onto Miku. And that's going to be devastating for the CT side. They need as many people as possible, but straight away they're down a player. The early aggression, the big gamble they made there really has not paid off, and it's a bit of a rogue decision, and they're going to get dropped, and the AWP is still on the CT side in the hands of Sparrow, who is still over towards the A site. He's actually in apartments looking down the corridor. Unfortunately for him, there's no early peeks coming out from the T's, but there will be in a second. Lommy's going to be looking to peek up. But not before he flashes it. He's not going to be making that mistake, so flashes it, peeks in. He gets taken down, though. Now Sparrow's going to be backing off straight away. He doesn't want to go too greedy here. Now Raylan, he's only got a flash in hand to defuse kit, but he's in a quite good angle. If they walk into his crosshair, he's going to be able to get the pick. He peeks, he's going to get a kill, and a lot of information. He may have been dropped, but the rotation is going to be able to come in. Unfortunately, on the T side, they're not just going to be rushing in, so they're going to have to do a little bit slower. It's going to be proven a little bit dangerous, but as we can see, Cadian, he's going to get the early peaks on and shutting down the proper rotation in towards the A and B site. Now Cadian triggering this rotation any second. It should be coming in, but a little bit slow from the CT side as the Molotov had gone off. But Ferlin from Coffins, he's going to be able to get one kill. The bomb is about to go down, but Caddy, he whiffed the AWP, takes down with Ferlin with a nice headshot there. We're going to be left in a 2 versus 2 situation there. Tensky going to be taken out to 2 HP. It was so close. Now, Cadian peeks down towards CT. It was so close to tagging down Spirit there. Or Mouse, rather. And we're going to be seeing the push actually down through CT out towards side. But it's going to be unfortunate for them as Mouse does get the kill. Get killed, rather. And we're going to be seeing it left in a 1 versus 2 situation. Spirit with AWP, his position has been given out. He's going to go in for the peek, and he's spotted out the player. Misses it. Goes in for the shots. It's not going to happen. He's going to get dropped, and that's going to be another round on the board for Rogue. Successfully shutting down the aggressive plays of Team Kinguin. And now remember, straight away, early on in that round, Miku pushed down mid, got taken down, did no counter damage, as Bubble ripped him apart with the AK-47. Reminds me a bit of, I think it was Platoon. Obviously when, what was it, Christopher Walken, the famous shooting position where he got gunned down as he tries to get into the helicopter. And now Miku with a deagle looking to go in towards second mid to get some early aggression, but we're going to be seeing that early aggression over towards B come out. Further's going to get dropped in the CTs, looking to try and counter it with the CZ. No damage done to them, but Rowan, he's not really got too much ammo left on that pistol, I'd imagine. Yeah, he's only got 11 bullets, I mean, look at that. And it's going to get tagged down to 57 as well. The CT stuck on the other side of the smoke. Mouse, who had the armor, tagged down to 48 as Tensky goes in for the random spray, and it's quite successful. Completely denies them the chance of pushing. Unfortunately for the CTs, even though they're positioning themselves quite well here to be able to go in for the exit frags, we're going to be seeing the T's just group all the way up back here and to look to back off down Banana. They've got nothing to lose just by backing off here. That they know the economy on Team Kinguin's not looking so good. They can buy up into this next round, but look at the cash and grow. They've got enough bank to be able to buy up into the next round with no worries at all. We're going to be seeing the full M4 layout come out from Team Kinguin, 2 M4A1s and 2 M4A4s. Full utility, no head armor, good to see, no money wasted there. Especially as they're all AKs and AWPs on the side of Rogue. We're going to be seeing the early aggression out towards Banana, as you'd expect from the T side, chucking the grenades as well, and that's going to do no damage. But unfortunately for them, they're going to grenade in themselves, and a lot of damage is going to be done out over towards the T side. But actually saying that, Ronan and Mouse were damaged by those grenades, which is a little bit of a delay on the GOTV from what I could see there. And they're going to be trying to fall back, and obviously neither team knows how much damage they have done with the grenades. It's a little bit of random luck there. At the same time, you're going to be a little bit of intuition. There you go. Of that, the grenades are going to do a little bit of damage, and just hope for the best. So we're going to be seeing the aggression down towards mid as well. It's smoked off via the CTs. This is going to allow the full sort of positioning from the T's as much as they want, but they're playing quite dangerous considering they haven't cleared out apartments. Need to be a little bit careful of any aggression from the CTs there, but luckily for them, none is there to be seen. And we're going to be seeing the boost over towards B from Raylan and Mouse. Mouse is going to get boosted up. Raylan's going to fall back. Now it's going to be over towards the A site where the T's are pushing and taking over the apartments. And I think Victor might be going over towards a second mid to maybe smoke off short to allow the aggression in here. Or maybe that is actually going to be a long smoke there. Like I said, the skyboxes have limited a lot of the smokes. They haven't completely denied them. Now Sparrow's going to be in good position, but he's going to get flashed here as Lomi makes the entrance kill. Now Victor peeks in with the Molotov, and he's going to get completely denied there. And that's going to be the trade kill coming out, but at the same time, Spiro is going to get taken down. Now the rotation might be coming in a little bit too early, as the bomb is going to be looking to head over towards B. How else is going to position if he peeks out here? He does. He takes out 1-2. That's going to be the bomb dropped. And we're going to be seeing the push down over towards Banana, but there's nothing they can do here. They peek out. They're going to get dropped. Mal's going in for one. Goes in for the second. Not going to happen. Tetsky takes the kill, but not the win, as the time is going to be running out. AWP is going to get recovered as well, so Spiro is going to be pretty happy with his teammates. We're going to be able to drop that over to him as, there you go, doing a little bit of Duckarino, a little bit of dancing on Spirit's side to indicate, hey, it's me. Check me out on AWP. And that's exactly what they should be doing. He is the player 2 position with that AWP, and he's going to be dropping actually over to Fern. Was that a mistake? Yeah, there we go. He actually had dropped a M4 to one of his teammates. AK was traded over to Fern. Now we've got a full buyout from them, but it's looking a little bit desperate compared to Rogue's buy, where they've got full armor, almost full nades, not full nades, but almost. And now Raylan is alone over towards B. This is quite a nice read. The bomb was left in the T-spawn, so we're going to have to see Rogue rotate and get that back on their side. And I'd like to point out, so far, Rogue have 8 rounds and have won this half so far. So as you can see here, Bobble's going to be looking to push in towards Banana, but he's gonna get flashed off. So if he tries to continue to push in towards B, he can get punished now. Sparrow with the AWP, he's got no armor, he's going to get taken down. Cadian making full use of that so big advantage. He's got the kill, he's clearing out short as well. Long, there's still a player, and if Erlin decides to push, he could get a frag. But Miku's going to be looking to back them up as well. He's over on towards site, and if he stays in some sneaky positions, it could work out definitely in his favor. The Molotov going to shove one player down towards Pit, and Victor didn't spawn him out, but he's going to be able to pick him out last second. No! Mal's going to be dropped to quite low HP, and now Bobble's going to peek out, not realizing the Molotov didn't do its job. The bomb's going to get dropped. Cadian with the trade, and now we're going to be seeing Miku. He's going to get dropped. This is going to leave it terrible. Rain's going to have to go in for the rush through Banana up towards mid and try and save this for his team, but it's going to be very difficult. He has got the utility kit, the fuse kit rather, but he hasn't got the utility. And with Cadian playing aggressive here, he's hungry for kills. He's got 2. He's looking for his 3rd. But Raylan, he's in a perfect position. Does a lot of damage. Takes him down through the smoke. And now, is he going to be able to read that Tensky's in the pit? I don't know if he is. No! He saw him. Unfortunately, he ran on and was a little bit too aggressive there. And he's going to get dropped. And that's going to be the round over to Rogues. That's going to be the 9th round. And this is looking very good for Rogue here. They're just continually shutting down the economy of Kinguin, who are once again going to be on a very desperate buy here as we're going into the second to last round of the half. Now Raylan with that early incendiary grenade is going to be able to do himself a lot of favors, as the T's were going to be looking to go for an aggressive play, and he saw what he was dreading. He saw a lot of aggressive T's there. That flashbang would have been fantastic, but unfortunately he was countered. Oh wow, the wallbang's coming out from Tensky, doing a fantastic job, and he spotted Miku jump back across. But that wallbang, he actually was successful. He took Miku down to 37 HP. I think actually part of that was him as he jumped across. Now Cadian peeking over towards Banana B, rather going to get taken out by Raylan. That was a fantastic kill there. The bomb is still over towards mid. Not dropped yet. Bubble going to be doing a spray. He does a lot of damage to Raylan, who's dropped to 2 HP, but Fernan going to be running in the way. Going to get dropped. And Miles is the last player left alive over towards B. And wow, that trade-off. Spear going to get dropped. The UMP going to get a kill now. Lomi completely blind. Gets dropped. Gets the drop rather on Miku. We've still got the push over in towards B from the T's. Are they going to realize that these players are actually going to be playing in towards Savage and really needs to play as a distraction, but it's going to be Spiro instead. Lomi dropped to 3 HP. No, sorry, 19 HP, and he's going to get dropped. Raylan with only 2 HP. Gets both kills. Now we've got Victor, who's going to be looking to play aggressive there. He gets the kill. Now Mouse with only a CZ and a little bit of a dream as well. Going to be looking to push in through CT, but I think his position's being read. But unfortunately for him, the headshot comes out, and what a clutch! As Mouse brings it back for the team. on one of the second to last rounds, and they've only got 5 rounds on the board so far. Is this going to be a 5-10? Potentially not, as both teams are going to be a bit equal on the buy here on both sides. We're going to be seeing a Tech 9, UMP, 3 AKs on the side of Rogue. On the other side, we're going to be seeing an AK, 2 M4s, and 2 UMPs, and a lot of utility. So eventually, Team Kinguin have been able to wear down Rogue's sort of cash. But Miku making this mistake once again. Bubble punishing him. It's just a little bit disappointing to see that happen, as Miku is going to get dropped in Cadian. He's not going to fall for this twice. He's going to be able to get the frag, and we're going to be seeing Cadian going to get spotted out, and the frag coming out from Raelian. Cadian was like, you know what, here, just have it, you deserve it. And then we're going to be seeing the spray through the smoke coming out. Raelian not going to be able to connect any of it, though. Tensky looking for a second spray down himself. Gets a little bit of damage as well. Currently in a 4 versus 4 situation. The utility side is over towards the CT, and oh, that crosshair hovering over Bubble, but unfortunately this random spray through the smoke was a little bit too delayed, and we're going to be seeing the push over towards mid, and look who's going to have to deal with it. It's going to be Sparrow, and he's going to be pushing towards Apartment, gets the kill on Lomi. This is going to gain them the numbers advantage, but unfortunately for them, they're going to play on a 3-on-2 situation if the T's decide to go on towards A. It's going to be very difficult. The smoke is coming back in towards the mid as well, shutting down that push, but at the same time, Tensy gets the kill on Sparrow. That's all going to be down to Mouse. He's going to have to spot them out. It takes down 1 frag. He's going to have to go for another one. And the third. Is it going to happen? And the dream is alive. 2 headshots in a row. And that's going to be the final round of the first half over toward Kinguin. And we're going to be seeing them switch over and seeing what Kinguin can pull out a bag on the T side. So we're going to be seeing the pistol buy come out, defuse kit and smoke on Lomi, apart from that default on the CT side, 3 over towards B on the T side. Ooh, but Raiden have more armor and pistols, and there we go, straight up towards mid. This aggressive play is fantastic. Cadian going to be looking to push down Banana with his teammate, but unfortunately for them, we're going to have a Raiden to try and counter them. Mouse has made his way over towards Long. He has to be careful. We're going to have Victor there counter him, but it's not going to happen. Now Bubble, he's going to have Miku come up behind him and burst his bubble, I think, and burst fire coming out, and boom, he's going to get dropped, and now Tensky's going to be busy with Raylan. This distraction is fantastic. He might be able to pop the head, but no, Raylan with the Glock is going to be able to get the kill on him, and nonetheless. Look at this. Cadian, what is going on? He's walking straight next to him. What is going on? He's been spotted. He was playing with his food, and he punished Miku in the end. Now Raylan coming up from behind. He's going to get the kill on Kerry, or Cadian, as he actually wants to be killed. That was that was something else. You have to give it to them. That was quite amusing in the end there. So we are going to be seeing the Clutcherino. Not going to happen. Rogue potentially dropping the ball in this one. I don't know. I think it's too early to tell. But at the same time, Kinguin, they're actually only a few rounds away from matching up with Rogue and equalizing it. They've got a scout, but so is Cadian. But he's going to get tagged down very low to 19 HP, in fact. They got 2 ZZs and 2 5.7s. And on the side of the T's, they're looking nice and favorable here. 3 AKs, 1 Scouts, and 1 UMP. On the CT side, they're going to be ganging up over towards the B site, potentially even looking to save if they have to, and leaving Bubble to try and get sort of fend for himself over towards the A site in pit. I don't even say, I would say don't even rotate your players. If the push in towards A comes in, see what Bubble can do. If he can do something magnificent, go in for the push and go for the rotate. Otherwise, save your armor. Save it for a later fight. You might as well just go for that. It's going to be very hard for you to be able to try and do anything with the guns you've got. But over towards the B side, we might actually be seeing the push in here. Ferlin has got sort of a good position here, but Cadian has got the scouts. They have to be careful. He doesn't pick up the head. And Tensky is boosted up as well. That shot, though, onto Cadian through the boxes. He's going to be mad here. Now Bubble with the last player live on B, A rather. He's going to get 1 kill, but traded out by Mouse. So that is going to be an AK. That UMP drops even. And now we're going to be seeing... Was it an AK? Yeah, it was. No, it was a UMP. And now Lomi, he's going to be able to bounce all the way through, doing a little bit of a rocker sort of impression there. Over in towards What do people want to call it now? I know I call it church, but we'll see. And now Miku going in for the Taparino gets a lot of damage down on Tensky. Well, lucky for Tensky, he had armor. And he has this scout, so 3 players left alive on the CT side. Would I suggest going after them as the Ts? Probably not. I mean, look at the economy. There's not really too much to gain on your side. If you die, it's going to be very bad. But at the same time, Miku is going to make full use out of it. Gets the scout player down. Now, these 2 players have got 5-7, so playing at the angles, you could get kills there, and they do exactly that. Spiro, do a few UMPs, going to be able to get one, not the second one. Lomi picks up Spiro and saves his armor and 5-7. So at least that's something. Out of the 4 sets of armor and scout, they managed to save a 5-7, a flash, and a set of armor. Unfortunately for them, we've got 2 Mac 10s coming into play, and I love this gun on this map. I mentioned it correctly last game, but I love this gun on this map. It does some fantastic work, especially down mid. If you can burst your way down mid to do a lot of aggressive play of grenades and smokes and flashes, you can burst through the corner short and longer at your mercy with that kind of gun. And now Sperry is going to be pushing down towards Banana. Tensky's going to be looking to play aggressive against it. Is he going to be able to get the drop as well? And they're going to be able to team against him. The flash is coming in, the trade coming out from Ferlin. Not going to quite do too much here. Obviously, this is a bit of a partial sort of eco buy from all the players, so I don't expect too much here. Lomi for 5-7. He does get a kill as well. At the same time, Tensky's going to get dropped quite low. 3 versus 4 situation. The T's still in the upper hand here. They've got the guns, the armor, and some utility. Now Cadian coming in from behind, looking to do some damage. Lomi with that faceit 5-7 being very effective here, doing a high impact round for himself. Now he's got to try and do even more, as Cadian's got no armor, and he's only got a Mac 10, and at that distance, however much I love that weapon, it's very difficult. And Miku with the AK-47, he's going to have to try and quickly text down Lomi, looking to get the bomb down, as Cadian is going to be looking to probably try and play aggressive here. He's read it perfectly. He doesn't go in for the kill, but Ferlin's going to be holding the ambush perfectly and takes down Cadian. That was a fantastic round in the end by Rogue, even though they didn't win. They did a lot of economical damage. But they did just, they took down 2 Mac 10 players, so it's not the best sort of economical damage that they could do. At the same time, look at it. They're not too far away. That's a couple of thousand. I mean, top 2 players on the sort of side of Kinguin with the top amount of money. 2.7k and 3k. On CT, I mean, they've got nothing to play with, apart from themselves. And a lot of utility. They've got a UMP and M4s. Spiro, he's got an AWP, and the rest of his team has got AKs and a lot of utility into hand as well. And that was the equalizer round for Team Kinguin. So that was obviously the last default round where they've managed to face it up, and it's going to be the first gun versus gun, sort of, well, full buy versus full buy, rather, of this half. And as you can see, Team Kinguin are just looking to try and get some kills here. They've made their presence known towards apartments and sort of mid-area. And Banana, they've actually not played too aggressively on here. They don't want to peek a corner and get punished for it. At the same time, we are going to be seeing that change up. Sparrow with the AWP playing quite aggressively by himself. That's a little bit dangerous. Chucking that grenade as well, going to give the sort of the disillusion that they're actually going to be pushing over towards B, where in fact they're pushing over towards A. They smoked off the library. They're going into apartments, but Bubble going to be looking to peek down corridor in a second. But unfortunately for him, Raylan is going to be able to peek him, but I don't think Raylan's going to be expected to do them. He takes down Spray. 2 of them in one go, going in for third. Not going to happen. He's going to get taken down. Cadian doing a fantastic job, but he's going to be left alone over towards the A site whilst his teammate rotates in from behind. Tensky going to have to do a very fantastic job here, coming up from behind. And Victor coming in through Arch as well. The bomb goes down, and we've still got 4 Ts for the CTs to deal with, rather. And boom, Sparrow is going to be coming in through apartments, takes down Cadian, and this is going to leave the CTs scuttling away, trying to save what little they can. So Diffuse get 2 sets of armor, incendiary grenade, a flashbang, an M4, and a UMP. So going into round 20, we're going to be seeing it flipped on its head, and Kinguin have gained the lead, not dropping a single round this half, winning all 4 of them so far. So we're going to go into the 5th round of this half, round 20, with Rogue looking to try and play catch-up here now, as they're round behind. The equal is gone and is in the past, and we're now just going to be seeing Kinguin gain the lead. But that might change, even with this buy-up from Rogue, which is going to be quite a big partial buy as well. They spent quite a lot of money into this, trying to make full advantage of the M4 and UMP, with the other players buying armor and pistols. And they have got 3 smokes in the incendiary grenade as well. That's important to note. And Cadian, with that 5.7, can do a lot of damage at that range. That's an instant kill if he lands a headshot. Same can be said for the AK-47, but obviously the trade-up is completely different, and he gets the kill as well. Miku onto Cadian. The perfect sort of dual play in apartments worked out fantastically for them there. And the rotation looks like it's going to be happening over towards B, as we're going to be seeing the teaser back off, pick up the bomb, and Spiro is going to be making his way over towards B with that bomb. Now Victor, with the UMP at this range, he could do a lot of damage. Chucking down that incendiary grenade as well is going to give the potential disillusion that there's more players here than there is. At the same time, Tensky's here with the M4. A4 as soon as they go spot, and that's perfect spray timing. Does a lot of damage, but not quite enough, as the crossover has already happened. They gain a lot of ground, and it's going to be down to Victor. He's taking down one, not a second one, as Victor's going to get taken down. Mouse going to be able to get that kill there. Now we're going to see 2 CTs, the last 2 left alive. Lomi and Tensky coming in through the church here. They're going to be able to drop down 1, but at the same time, Mouse looking to try and counter them as hard as possible. And we have got Railing coming in through the other side of church, knocking on the door, but Tensky takes down another. He hasn't got the fuse kit, so he's going to have to back out of there. It's going to be very difficult for him to try and make this work for him. He peeks around the corner and gets another. He's only got 9 HP. He's going to be left in a 1 versus 1. The pressure's on. He has to hold it from here on out. The more he comes out, he jumps through it. He's only got 3 HP. He's looking to try and escape. He picks up the AWP. This is a fantastic save from Tensky. Considering he gets 3 kills, going in for the 4th, it's not going to happen. He's going to get denied it, and we're going to see Miku with 1 HP survive it. Picking up the AWP for Spiro. And this is going to be another very healthy buy from Team Kinguin, with Mouse going to be the lowest on 2k, I'd imagine. Whereas on Rogue side, they've got the AWP on Cadian, but apart from that, they've got no money left to play with. I mean, Victor, 900, Cadian, 850. Apart from that, nothing to back up going into the next round. And that's going to be the 5th round in a row that they have lost. We might see something different coming out here. The aggression over towards Banana. Maybe not as much as they actually needed. I'll probably say from the CT side, play quite aggressively down Banana, even if you don't attempt to take it. They have done exactly that. Burner through the smoke. He takes down Tensky. Well, I was going to say down to 22 HP, but in the end, he's going to finish him off. And Arcadian, that AWP holding that angle over towards Long. They try and peek him. He's got the shot. Inferno's going to be pushing through the smoke, and he's not going to get the kill. He's going to get tagged down by Victor, who gets the kill and tags Spiro down to 68 as well. With only 22 HP on himself, he has to be a little bit careful here. He's the only thing holding the T's here. Back, and Raylan, he tags down Cadian in return for the tag himself. So there's going to be 2 low CTs versus 1 low T. And obviously Spiro, who's got 68 HP, but he has got the AWP. And the smokes are going to be setting up. Going over towards Long as well. I was trying to cut off Cadian, but they're not going to have to worry about him. He's rotated over towards B. Now, is this the correct decision for the T's? Should they rotate all the way over here? Obviously, they don't know that this rotation's come in. They don't know that Lomi and Bubble are the only last 2 CTs left on A site. I think Cadian's read this perfectly, and he's in a good angle. I mean, the classic angle of this spot, and he's going to be able to take down Spiro, but at the same time, both the players on the B site are going to be very low. They're going to be peeking out, they're going to get dropped now. Mouse is going to be able to pick up 1. Cadian with the AWP takes out another, and now Raylan with the AWP is going to have to back off. They've been punished for this. They've rotated a little bit too greedily. 8 seconds left on the clock, and Bubble's peeking. He's going to get dropped, and this is going to be a save. I don't think there's any way for them to be able to really get to him at this point. He's just going to hold mid and stop them from being able to try and take him down. Fantastic round from the CT side, but they haven't really got any cash to play with. So if they lose this next round, where the T's are still going to be able to buy up into, and this is going to be the last round where they're really going to have too much to play with. But if they save enough cash on this one, where they just buy X amount of guns, so they've still got 3 players with quite healthy cash. Although I think there was another one bought up. So yeah, they've only got sort of 2 players of half decent cash. So they could force into the next one if they lost this one, but I don't think they will. I think if they lose the next one, it'd be a bit of a partial buy and then a save. Moving into this round, though, if they win this one, it's going to shut the CT's economy down. Still on minute 15 into the round. We've still got a lot of time to play with, and their teams know this. They're not going to be playing over aggressive. They don't want to get punished early on. They want to try and make full use out of it. And look at this, the setup, this crossfire. Bubble, he's able to do a lot of damage. If Lomi does the first spray damage and then hides, Bubble's going to be able to finish them off. At the same time, the T's, they've set themselves perfectly over towards B. And on the B side, we've got Tenzaki. Why am I saying Tenzaki? It's Tenzki. And we've also got the good old player, Victor. And he's going to be holding that angle, and he has to be very careful. With the UMP, he can do a lot of damage, but at the same time, the push is going to be coming in from the T's. Looking to do as much damage as possible. They've made their way down towards tree, and that's exactly where Cadian is with AWP. So Berlin could do a lot of damage if he takes down the AWP player. This is going to open up the whole of the crossover for them to be able to try and do this. But Tensky in perfect position. He's going to be able to take down Radiant and tag down. Eventually dropped by Miles. Nice trade. Ferdin, he's going to be peeking. Takes down Cadian. This is the B site. It's going to be slowly dropped, and now the smoke comes out. Victor has done a lot of damage, but the pre-fire from Ferdin is fantastic. Takes out a player. Spirit looking to push on. He spots out Lomi, but not in time. He's going to get dropped, and this is 7 seconds left on the clock, and Ferdin, he's got nothing to play with here. He's got no time. He sees that bubble, but he's going to get taken out with Lomi. In that position from Lomi, sitting on the edge, hiding in the smoke, works out fantastically. And look at this. I called it. They're going to go for partial buy, save up for the next round. And they're going to be trying to do a bit of a burst action into the next round. And unfortunately, this is going to be the... Ooh. They're going to prove me wrong. They're going to be going in for a lot stronger buy. Sperry's gone all in here. He's down to 150. That is very low. I question that. I very much do, but what do I know? So moving on, we've got a lot of Tech 9s, P250s on the side of Team Kinguin. They're going to have to do a lot of fast-paced action here. If they push in towards mid, they could potentially take down Cadian. Now Ferdin, he's going to be looking to push up nice and close, and if his teammates could smoke off for him, that could work, but Cadian, he wasn't flashed, but the position has come out. The Ferdin with the Tech 9, he gets the kill, but Lomi and Cadian are going to be able to go in for the counter, and we're going to be seeing 7 bullets left on Lomi. He's going to be able to take down a player, but not before he's traded out by the grenade. Now Cadian, he's going to have to try and clutch this out against these guys. The bomb is dropped, and so is Mal's. Because we're going to be left in a 1 versus 3, and the bomb is a bit too far back, so if he tries to pick it up, he might get dropped. Tensky going to get a lot of damage done to him, but at the same time, Sparrow poking his head out is such a dangerous game. A little bit too dangerous, apparently, as he is going to get dropped, and that's going to be Victor picking up the final kill against Sparrow. It's currently top franking player on the map is going to be Tensky on 20 to 12. Absolutely fantastic performance by him. On the other side, Mouse is going to be on 18 to 13. And we're going to be seeing another very sort of strong buy, not strong buy, sorry, very strong partial buy coming out from Team Kinguin as they try to push down Banana, and they're going to be punished for it. 2 players almost taken down to half HP with Mouse on 73 as well. They've got a full smoke setup as well. Looks like they might be trying to execute in towards B, but I think that might as well be a mistake. Cadian going to be holding this angle with the AWP as well, probably expecting the same sort of play out as last time. It's not going to happen, as there's only one player that's going to be Raylan, and he's going to be looking to play aggressive here. The smoke's going to be coming out and raining down on towards B, but they might expose themselves a little bit too early, and Tensky will be able to get the read on it, and I think he has actually spotted them out. No, the smoke has come out, so they're going to have to wait for this to dissipate and look to push through the smoke over towards coffins. You can see the smoke over towards. So obviously crossover from CT is going to be in play, but it's not going to work as they've rotated over. And now these Tech 9s at this distance, although they're good, are they going to be good enough? They're going to be pushing through. The bomb's going to get dropped, and Tensky going huge here. Picks up his 3rd kill, pulls out the USB, going to have to hit some heads here. He does exactly that, 1-2, not quite 3rd. As Ferlin takes the counter, takes the heads off the CTs there, taking it down to a 1-on-3 situation. He's got the AK-47 and armor, so he might be able to get a kill, but Lomi in the same position last time he managed to sort of clutch out for his team. And Ferlin, he's going to be dropped down to 8 HP, and from behind, Cadian, for the very thing that Ferlin managed to destroy a lot of the CTs with, is going to be his exact sort of catalyst of destruction there. And Tensky there did a fantastic job of cleaning up the T's as they tried to push in towards B. And that's going to be the 4th round on the board in a row for Rogue. And now this push in towards mid with the early aggression of the AWP and the grenades is going to allow him to be able to gain a lot of ground and aggression over towards mid. But Sparrow, he's going to be looking to try and counter this. No real damage has come out across any of the teams. Obviously, Caddy and Ferlin dropped down by a tiny bit, but nothing significant. The bomb has just been left down below ramp. They're not really worrying about it at the moment. They know they need to make themselves, but this is known. They need to try and get the early frag. Try and earn the early sort of advantage into this map, but it's really not working for them. They're not able to play this map as well as the Rogue have. I mean, obviously they got 5 rounds in a row, but Rogue just felt a lot more consistent with what they were doing. They were very explosive. They got the bomb down, and they left Kinguin wondering what was happening. So we are going to be seeing the aggression over towards Long, but Cadian here to counter them. He takes down the bomb carrier as well. He should not have been entering. Takes down Mouse as well, and that's Spiro. He's going to have to try and counter him, but if he tries to push through, he could easily be countered here. Peeks around the corner. Does a lot of damage, but not quite the full amount. Cadian doesn't take the full advantage of that situation, but at the same time, Tensky does, rushes through Arch, takes down Spiro. The bomb's going to get dropped, so the counter's coming out from all the sides. Miku onto Tensky, Cadian onto Miku, and now Raylan going to be left alive with an AK-47 full set of utility. I mean, what does he do here? Does he just try and go for the save? I think so. With only 10 seconds left on the clock, there's not really much they can do apart from just save. But at the same time, it's going to be quite difficult, especially with them pushing onto him. 1 second left. If he dies now, that's no money gained. He peeks around the corner, takes down Cadian as well. So that's going to be an AWP dropped. That's going to be a nice amount of damage done to the economy of the CTs. So we are going to be seeing that team at Kinguin carry on into this, and they've got nothing really to fall back on if they lose this round. They're going to have to try and play for overtime, and even then, they're not going to have anything to do it with, so they're going to go for the win here. And we've got them with the full utility on the two of the players. The rest of them really haven't got too much to play with. And apart from that, we're going to be seeing what we can do here. Cajun did get that AWP back up into this round, peeking over towards apartments as well. He's going to have the peeker's advantage here if they try to peek him, and that's going to happen. Raiden is going to get dropped advantage straight in towards the CT's hands, as Bubble's going to get another kill onto Miku as well. This is not looking so healthy for the Polish team here. The Danish team really knocked them out of the park, as Kinguin are slowly but surely losing grip of this map. And the smoke has come out over towards A, and the aggression going to be coming out from the T's as well. This could be one of their final movements on this map, but we're going to see Canadian with the double kill, landing the final onto Mal's. Well, fantastic quad kill he got that round. And we're going to be moving into potentially the final round, the force spy coming out from Kinguin. They've got nothing else to do apart from just trying to force into this. They've got nothing to lose. Overtime is the only goal they can now aim for. It's going to be very difficult for them as well. They've got 2 AKs, 2 UMPs, a Tech 9, and quite a bit of utility considering where they were with their money. On the side of Rogue, though, they're fully healthy. They've got a lot of utility, a lot of money in the bank, and they're going to be able to do a lot of damage as well. Look at that. All the T's just drop down so low, and they're going to be looking to play very aggressively over towards B, and they're going to get shut down, and we're going to be seeing a nice spray coming out from Miku onto Victor, but at the same time, Tensky, he's here to finish him off, takes down one. He might be able to spot Mouse, but he's not going to see him in time. He's going to get taken down. No, Spiro is going to get dropped. Tensky doing a fantastic job here, but Lomi going to be able to pick up the kill on 2 Mals. Now Miku going to get dropped by Cadian, and Raelian once again left in a 1 versus 4 situation. We've seen this a few times here, and this with the UMP, this is not looking so good. And I just want to point out Tensky, he's currently 27 to 14, but Cadian, who's on 26 to 16 CT side, that's his open side. T side, not so much. And the rest of Kinguin, Inferno is not your map at the moment. Definitely not against Rogue. You've done quite well on it. Not nearly as good as Rogue have. Their sort of executes have been very good. Now peek around this corner. Final kill coming out, and that is going to be Cadian getting the final drop. And the win going over towards Rogue. So that's a 1-1 in this series. So congratulations the Danish and the Polish for doing a fantastic job this time round. like to mention as well, once again, obviously there were no stats for either one of these teams previously of who'd won what on Inferno because they hadn't really played it. Not publicly, anyway. So moving forward, we are going to be moving into the next set of teams. And who are we going to be watching? That is going to be Tengri versus Pride. And obviously yesterday, Tengri didn't do so good, but Pride did a fantastic job. Another one of the Polish teams out there trying to make their sort of entrance onto the market. And obviously on this side, we're going to be seeing the win go over towards Rogue on Inferno. Absolutely fantastic job there. So next up is going to be Tengri versus Pride, and we'll be up shortly with that one after a short break.